Hello, and welcome to the Designing with Love podcast. I am your host, Jackie Pellegrin, where my goal is to bring you information, tips, and tricks as an instructional designer. Hello, instructional designers and educators. Welcome to episode 115 of the Designing with Love podcast. As we continue through the 2026 lineup, we're also moving through the AI Ready Designer Series. Last time, we built a human-in-the-loop flow, so quality stays high and rework stays low. Today, we'll cover the three failure modes: accuracy, bias, and tone, and how to catch them fast before they ever reach a learner. So grab your notebook, a cup of coffee, and settle in as we explore this topic together. Before we jump in, a quick note. This is a 12-episode arc, and each episode builds on the last. In this 12-episode AI Ready Designer Series, we'll move through 5 AI Ready checkpoints each time, so you always leave with something practical you can apply right away. All right, let's jump into checkpoint 1. Here's the shift. AI can produce clean, professional-sounding content instantly, but the problem is it can be wrong without sounding wrong. That means quality assurance can't be an afterthought anymore, because a confident error is still an error, and in learning, errors spread fast. Now, here's your anchor line. AI is fluent. QA makes it trustworthy. So that's what's changing. Now let's anchor it in what doesn't change: our responsibility to learners. What doesn't change is this. Learners trust us to give them information that's accurate, fair, and aligned to their reality. And stakeholders trust us to protect the organization's credibility, especially when training touches policy, compliance, safety, or sensitive topics. So even if AI helps you draft the content, you own the quality bar. And when quality is the goal, the next question becomes, what exactly are we scanning for? Let's name 3 ways AI-generated content goes off the rails. Failure mode 1, accuracy. This is when AI invents details, cites fake sources, or confidently fills in gaps. Here's some red flags to watch for: specific numbers, dates, definitions, policies, best practices, and anything that sounds official. Failure mode 2, bias. This is when examples, scenarios, or assumptions subtly reinforce stereotypes or leave learners out. Here's some red flags to watch for: default names or roles, one cultural viewpoint, gendered assumptions, or examples that don't match your audience. Failure mode 3, brand drift. This is when your content sounds generic, overly corporate, overly casual, or inconsistent with your brand voice. Here's some red flags to watch for: buzzwords, vague promises, inconsistent terminology, or a tone that doesn't match your learners. So if those are the 3 failure modes, here's the upgrade: a fast QA scan that catches them in minutes. Here's a quick QA method you can run on any AI draft. Step 1, facts. Ask the following. What claims require verification? What details are high stakes or policy related? What could cause harm if wrong? Here's a quick action you can take. Highlight anything specific, numbers, dates, or rules, and verify with a trusted source or SME. Step 2, fairness. Ask the following. Who might feel excluded or misrepresented? Are examples realistic across different backgrounds? Are we implying one right way that doesn't fit everyone? Here's a quick action you can take. Swap in inclusive names, context, and scenarios that match your learner population. Step 3, voice. Ask the following. Does this sound like us? Is the tone consistent with our audience? Are we using our preferred terms and style? Here's a quick action you can take. Apply a voice pass using your style guide, terminology, reading level, and tone. And now that you've done the scan, let's make it actionable with a simple checklist you can reuse on every project. Here's a simple checklist you can keep next to your keyboard. Accuracy. Verify specifics and confirm policy or compliance language. Fairness. Scan examples, remove stereotypes, and include your audience. Voice. Align terminology, match tone, and remove buzzwords. And here's one rule that protects you every time. If it's high stakes, it's human reviewed, always. High stakes includes compliance, safety, HR, legal, medical, and anything that could impact someone's well-being or employment. All right, let me give you a quick field note so you can hear what this looks like in real life. A designer uses AI to draft a short compliance microlesson. It looks polished, but during the take two. A designer uses AI to draft a short compliance microlesson. It looks polished, but during the facts pass, they notice a specific claim about a policy requirement, and it's wrong. During the fairness pass, they notice the scenario assumes a single type of employee and excludes remote staff. During the voice pass, they catch generic corporate language that doesn't match the company tone. In 10 minutes, they fix all three and avoid a messy SME review cycle later. All right, let's make this practical with a quick challenge you can use this week. This week's checkpoint challenge is simple. Pick one AI-generated draft you've created recently and run the facts, fairness, and voice scan. Set a timer for 5 minutes. Remember, you're not aiming for perfection, just catching the big issues early while they're still easy to fix. All right, if you try that scan this week, I think you'll be surprised how many issues you catch in just a few minutes. Before you go, I made an interactive companion for this episode called AI QA Compass. It's a click-through guide you can use when you're going through these types of passes. If this episode helped you, please follow or subscribe and share it with a designer who wants AI speed without the quality surprises. AI can help you draft faster, but quality is what earns trust. When you run a quick scan for accuracy, fairness, and voice, you don't just catch problems. You protect learners and your credibility. As I conclude this episode, here's an inspiring quote by Maya Angelou. When you know better, you do better. Thanks for spending time with me today. Until next time, keep it practical, keep it human, and keep designing with love. Thank you for taking some time to listen to this podcast episode today. Your support means the world to me. If you'd like to help keep the podcast going, you can share it with a friend or colleague, leave a heartfelt review, or offer a monetary contribution. Every act of support, big or small, makes a difference, and I'm truly thankful for you.